In this video, we're going to use sum and difference identities or formulas to establish identities and prove statements from 6.5. Let's quickly refresh those sum difference identities. I'm going to use alphas and betas. Your teacher may use X and Y or capital A and capital B. They're going to be the same thing. So for sine, alpha plus or minus beta is sine alpha cosine beta, and then this stays the same, plus or minus cosine alpha sine beta, cosine alpha plus or cosine of alpha plus or minus beta. It's going to be cosine alpha cosine beta. Now the sign switches here, so if it was plus, it becomes minus. If it was minus, it becomes plus. Sine alpha sine beta. And for tangent, it's the quotient of these two things and then simplified. So I'm going to write that one down here since that's where we're going to use it. Tangent of alpha plus or minus beta. It's going to be tan alpha plus or minus tan beta over 1 minus plus, because the sine part is in the top, so it keeps the same sign. The cosine part is in the bottom, which is why it switches sign. This is going to be tan alpha, tan beta here. It wouldn't hurt you to memorize these. You're going to need to memorize these for calculus. But for right now in pre-calculus, we don't expect you usually to have these memorized unless your teacher tells you otherwise. But your calculus teacher is definitely going to expect you to have these memorized and is not going to give you these identities on your test. So start working on memorizing them, even if you don't have to memorize them in pre-calculus, you'll need them later. All right, let's look at this. This is a difference identity for sine. So we're going to have sine alpha minus beta is going to be sine of pi over 2, cosine of theta minus cosine of pi over 2 sine of theta. Sine of pi over 2 cosine theta minus cosine pi over 2 sine of theta is looking like this one. Or, yep, is B. And let's just verify sine of pi over 2 is 1. Cosine of pi over 2 is 0. So all of this part becomes 0. And that's just 1 times cosine is cosine. That is correct. And then the left-hand side here is going to equal the right-hand side. Now let's look at tangent of 2 pi plus theta. So we're going to use the sum identity here for tangent. So tangent of 2 pi plus tangent of theta over 1 minus tangent of 2 pi tangent of theta. So plus in the top, minus in the bottom, that's C. And then tangent of 2 pi is 0. 0 times anything is 0. So I have a big denominator of 1. That's going to be the same thing as tan theta. And that shouldn't surprise us because we've gone 2 full periods of tangent here. We should get back to the same value. Since we already know some things about periods and so on. All right, that's it for this video, and we'll come back next time and keep talking about 6.5. See you for the next video.